keys here. Need water. What the hell is that? Oh, one of them sponges. Hair rollers. It's happy Thursday, everybody. Doggy day. Look, you see how this is exactly why I was filming, because I seen the light on that truck, right, as I'm coming out the house. But I just want y'all to see how like every time I come out the house, I haven't been out the house like that to leave in the morning in weeks. But every time I leave out, it's somebody leaving out the same fucking time. Like, that's ironic, right? Been out here in weeks, like almost a month. So this is just day one. I mean, I'm in a better spirit. I'm happy. I feel good. I'm not trying to be on the weird ish, you know. Let's turn this down. I just want to see what outside is like after not being out here for a month. Like, I feel like I've been in the house for months. Months. How do you feel? Like you want to go back to sleep. You would have like an extra 30 minutes, right? This is what I said. When you get up in the morning, it is called not happy morning, abundant. And wherever the day is, you got to change the wording that you use. When you get up, abundant morning. You know, like, announce that it's going to be an abundant, great, beautiful.
Get on my nerves.
What'd he do? Bit the sponge part?
He took it off.
Yeah. Having a cat is not. Hey, a happy, abundant Thursday, everybody. Happy, abundant Thursday. That's what we got to start doing. It's abundant Thursday, beautiful Thursday, appreciative Thursday, grateful Thursday. I'm doing kind of good. I can't lie. I'm just happy that I am able to see another day, you know, just being grateful for the small things right now. I don't really know why I'm happy, you know, but you got to be appreciative of the small things when you get up, because let me tell you something. I don't want to be up at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 in the morning. I wasn't made for that. I was made for beauty rest, getting woken up by a beautiful prince kissing me and snapping into like this wonderland. Like, who wouldn't want to do that, ladies? That is what we are supposed to be doing. Getting kissed by a prince every morning. The same one, of course. But the one that we want. And woken up and just tapped on our booty like, go ahead and live life. And then we gracefully prance out of bed into our fairy tale. Like, what do I want to do today? What do I want to learn? How do I want to look? What services do I need? Massage. Like, I want to get into a bathtub that comes like all the way up here, filled with bubbles and herbs and all the little tingly things that's in the tub, you know? I want that. And I've never been in a tub with water that comes up here, because the tubs that they have, let's be honest, you want to fill the tub up even like up here as an adult. The water is all pouring in through that little circle thing. And whether you have plumbing problems in your house or not, all of the freaking water is coming into your ceiling. And then next thing you know, you go downstairs and you look in and sit in the living room and you got a freaking pool of water like accumulating over your head. That's what happened to me. So I'm tired of that. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where if I take a freaking full adult size reel. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, I'm taking a real bath, and all the water is like, its chances are the water won't stay in the tub with you. It's the same thing I was telling the lady. Like, these things could make us feel so insecure if you were like a person that just, banked on everything. Like, oh, crap. My water, like half the tub water went out the tub when I got in it. I'm fat. Oh my gosh. I'm getting my car worked on tomorrow. I can't imagine with the snow and corrosion. Like a snitch, yo. I have not freaking drove this car. It feel like I'm knocking some prehistoric dust off this thing. Okay? I hope a freaking robot comes through and tap my car on the ass, because this thing needs some dust knocked off of it. Y'all heard that it's squeaking, and it needs some oil. Like, for real. Now I know how Tin Man felt on The Wizard of Oz. Like, he was not with the shit. This car needs the same oil that the Tin Man had. And I bet you it'll hop us along anywhere in the world that we want. That should be, like, if I had the time, the resources, the money, I would go on like a trek to see how far my big baby would get us across the world. Like, would this GMC be able to trek from Baltimore to all the way to California, which is on the other side of the world? Y'all, I remember I saw this beautiful, like when Airbnb first came out, and I was more adventurous, like before everything kind of got weird. It was this beautiful ass resort in California. And you can stay like in tents, and it was in the desert, and it was like, you can come. I would literally try to come with like 5 people, honestly, in the middle of the desert in California. But the sights, I heard, is so beautiful. And then you can go and pick like gems and stones and crystals, basically like real crystals and stuff like that. You basically set up your camp, like if you're going to be, however you're going to have your food resource, you can bring your dog. Like, I fell in love with the idea. I just thought it was so beautiful. I don't know if that Airbnb space is around in 2026. People ruin everything. So who knows? But it's just, to sit back and think of the good things that we used to have before everything just got so chaotic and bullshit. Like, that used to be the things that made me, like, when I used to get up in the morning, I want to, like, look for places to go for an adventure. Now this world makes me feel so cluttered and like, oh, there's nowhere to go. Like, everywhere, the idea of travel seems murky in my mind. My mind, when I thought of traveling in the beginning, like, not the beginning, but like in life, my mind just used to go so far, like, oh my gosh, like, but now when I think about it, it does not expand that far. It's almost like it's a wall around my imagination for traveling, and that's scary to me. That's how I feel about the future as well. At first I used to have hope for the future. I used to be like, oh yeah, I want to do this and this and that, and I could plan outward, like, years or months out. And now it's just like, it's really, what's happening in life has messed up my internal compass for being able to, like, it's almost like hope can be animated, like they tell you to have hope when things are going bad in your life and stuff like that. And for that reason, I feel like hope is something you really can grab on. It's like a tangible thing, right? Hope is tangible. Yo, I feel like they don't teach us a lot about emotions and feelings and stuff like that, because we could do way more with them than what we know. And just times like this allow me to see the difference, because I remember, some of the great things that used to happen to me in life, just being able to hope and expand my thoughts out to wonder about the rest of the world was a luxury. Because without me being able to travel, I could still, like, what the fuck is he doing? Look, he's backing up. Okay. Okay. No blinkers or nothing. But behind me there's a car that's probably been behind me the whole time with lights and all this stuff. I'm ignoring that person though. But yeah, like it takes your my internal compass internal compass and like put a freaking dark sheet over it. And I feel like the world has changed because I used to be able to kind of like expand outside of what I could see. And not to say that I'm just like the earthly predictor or whatever. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is that the gifts that God gave me naturally, the ability to be able to feel and hope outside of my surrounding area, my space, has been cluttered, has been tampered with. I know that something dark is amongst us because even the smallest things that God gave us to grasp onto, like hope and faith, is murky right now. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's depleted, but it's a little harder to grasp when you think of, like, if you really factor in all of the things that's happening, right? And you think about 5-year trajectory in life, in business, 10 years for, where your kid's going to be in the future. I mean, some people probably feel like, oh yeah, I can, we're straight. We're going to be good. But let's be honest, y'all. Like, look at what's happening. Can you predict 5 and 10 years out and be like, oh yeah, my kid's going to be straight. They're going to graduate and visit here, when half the time traveling is not even functional. You know what I'm saying? So how in the world could we even think about, like, when I think about traveling, like the year I wanted to go to Thailand had a freaking earthquake that it did not have in the last 20 years. So I'm just like, what? How is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. What is it? Okay. I haven't been out here. This is insane, y'all. Freaking insane. In the membrane. So it is now 7:50. It's not even 8 o'clock. And we have hit rush hour traffic on the highway. Now, this highway is one of the toll highways, which no one was taking this toll before everything shut down. Like, before the snow came, before the storms, I could get out here at this time and go clean across to where I needed to go. Now, do you see all this? And just now, I want y'all to understand what I just witnessed online. When the tolls was I was in the house. Baltimore, I'm not sure if it's Baltimore within itself, but they came out with 2 AI videos about people being trapped under the toll, or under the McHenry Bridge, which is an underwater bridge. 2 of them. Now look at how much traffic is. If y'all go back and look at my last videos from before I was taking the toll, right? Before all the snow and everything, y'all go back and look at those videos. I can't even see. Then this car's out here driving with no lights on, so you can't even see him in all this fog, right? Now since the tolls, since the let me get this right. Since everything happened during the snow, there was 2 videos that came out about people being stuck under the McHenry Bridge tunnel, which is an underwater bridge. Like, after you pay your tolls, and the bridge was collapsing. People was coming out their cars, water coming under the bridge. None of this was existed. Like, all of this clutter going towards tolls did not exist before the snow. I could literally get on the highway and just go all the way straight down and get in a tunnel and be where I needed to be in 19 minutes. Look at this. Look at all this traffic that just now that accumulated before 8 o'clock. Okay? To me, I feel like they trying to stage something. Let me tell y'all something. There's been so many moms talking about do not send your kids, get your kids out of public school, get your kids out of the city. It's been rumors, especially about our city, things happening. And it's just, like hard to not see. It's hard to not see how they play games and how they set things up, because this right here is definitely, this would be their ideal thing. Now, I want to know what happened between now and the time before no one was going through the tolls. Because, like, the tolls area, remember, I was taking a long way through the city, and I'm getting road rage, all this stuff. No one was taking the toll areas. Like, nobody. I came out here, and I just avoided, because it's like, who wants to pay $3, $6, any fucking dollars to ride from one side of the city to the next? Like, what the fuck do me going from east to west, south to north, have to do with paying money? Like, these people find a way to finagle money out of you any type of way. We're not supposed to be paying to travel on a planet we was born in. Again, y'all. It's just like, you was downstairs, I'm upstairs. You like this. I need to go use the bathroom. $3 to come up the steps. $3 to go back down the steps. Like, what the fuck type shit is that? It just never makes sense to me. But all the willing participants that sign up for this every day, that just agree to, okay, I'll pay the tolls, never asking, their pockets stay lined. If it's not lottery, federal money, like, they find ways to squeeze that shit up out of us every fucking second, and no one's questioning that. With the world crumbling, with the federal government giving us their freaking sweaty, sour balls to kiss, you mean to tell me you guys are still not even trying to flinch against some of the things that have been overpowering us and depleting our bank accounts ever since the end of time? Like, how they got y'all Americans really, really good. I've even, talking to people on YouTube, I talk to people all the time. I've even came up, because, you got so many people, all y'all do is talk. Okay, here's a plan. What you got? Not one of y'all gave me an idea. Not one of y'all was like, oh yeah. Because insurance, car insurance, first of all, we got to pay life insurance. So why the fuck are we paying car insurance? Think about it like this. You buy a car. If you have liability isn't going to cover your car in an accident. It's really not. So what is me paying $150, $250 for liability coverage gonna do in an accident when both of us, what just happened to me? The girl ran into me. We both paying Progressive. Progressive ain't cover a motherfucking thing. They just listened to both of our stories and said, oh, well, both of y'all got liability insurance. So where's the money going? What the fuck? Like, y'all couldn't have gave me a better referee, at least for my $200-something y'all want me to pay every month? Are you crazy? But I'm supposed to pay this? And honestly, when I didn't have car insurance, my ass was skating through them months like a bitch. I wasn't getting in no accidents. The first fucking time, the very next day, I got my insurance on the 29th of October. On the 30th of October, I got in a car accident with somebody that didn't even come from here. So I'm like, you feel me? What the fuck am I paying $200, $300, $400, $500 a month for nothing for? And then you still charging me to get 15 minutes across the city. You charging me a toll fee. Then if I'm late because you got the hustle and bustle, bitch, you charging me $75 because I went 5-10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Who am I killing if I crash? Me or whoever the fuck else in my car? Why am I paying for that? Can't you get it out my life insurance? Like at some point, life insurance and car insurance gotta merge. Like get some of it from life insurance. Get somebody else to do it. Life insurance. Because at the end of the day, a car wreck can lead into life limiting, debilitating shit, right? So why don't it merge? Take some of that money from the car and put it on the life, motherfucker. Y'all know how to make money flip when I put it in the bank, don't you? Flip that shit in the fucking account then, ho. Stop trying to flip me at the end of the day. But because y'all just, okay, we gonna do this. Like y'all just allowing it. It makes me wanna, yo, I shared this fucking meme last night on Marlon, or Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. When he came in the room, I feel like this a lot about a lot of situations. And he seen dashiki kids and they was all cute and laughing and shit. And he just came in the room looking disgusted, like, yuck. I'm Marlon Wayans. The kids is all the shit that we gotta go through. The kids is the monitoring spirits that come on my. The kids is the motherfuckers that's following me. The kids is these reckless drivers, abusive men. All these kids. Look at these. Look, there go the electro car, y'all. Look at that shit. The non-driving car, y'all. It's robot. Like, y'all. This is what they want. This is why they slowing us down. Our city was the first city to get these robo cars with no drivers. Now, I don't know if this one has no driver. Let me see. No driver in that bitch, y'all. No driver! No driver! Y'all, they have no fucking driver in there. They have no driver in that motherfucker. Look at the tunnels now. This is what they said. Oh, it's gonna be slow. Normally I was whipping through this tunnel, get my daughter to school on the time. Next thing you know, we sitting in here, right? This is why the clusters, that's why I said, yo, they predicting everything. And now that they come out with these little mini movies, I would not be surprised if I'm in this motherfucker one day and the motherfucking ceiling just busts open and we in here. But on the thing, it showed, okay, the fire exit. Yeah, there's a fire exit right there. But with all these dumb people, somebody liable to get hit, struck, ran over, something. Like, I'm pretty sure people would be doing more dumb stuff trying to get up out of here. But yeah, this is exactly what's crazy. Now, we got these robo cars that's out here. They are, they never lied when they said, you know, you riding around a certain type of way, they gonna pull you over. I thought the robo cars was only for like people, I don't know, transportation, Lyft or something like that. But these cars are here to surveil people. You know, you had a lot of people that had those, like, an idiot in back of me. This type of person is why I put the meme up. Like, he wanted the kids that will get knocked the pop, like knocked out. All that smile laughing and shit that y'all be doing, coming around, pop, 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 pop. Like, you's a dumb clown. And it's probably a old hoe. Yup, look at this big ass truck. Somebody that can afford, like, this is somebody behind me that can afford that truck that they sent up there hassling our mayor about. You know that $163,000 truck that they hassling the mayor about, right? Now, the mayor is the mayor. I got an idiot in back of me with a truck that's probably about 2/3 of the cost of what the mayor is paying. Like, this big truck behind me costs money. And the driver behind it is an idiot. The driver is getting kicks off of shining big, bright LED lights in people's mirrors. So imagine, like, how these are the people with money. These are the people with money. They always have, like, a degenerate ass person that be like, you never should have gave a nigga money, right? But these, I'm pretty sure that the average nigga with money, if they was not being controlled and told what to buy, what to purchase, right? That they would somebody been fucking with my they been fucking with my mirrors on the side, and this is mirrors by my house. Went on London side. Somebody opened my mirror. Like somebody been fucking with my car. That's crazy. Because when I go to use my mirror, I wish I catch somebody out. Like if I caught somebody doing that, I don't never catch a bitch, but it's always somebody watching me. And look, this person has a little decal on the side with his business advertising and all this shit. But yet, this is the person with money that's driving with his lights, thinking this shit is funny. This is what y'all do. People with money is bored. Won't you go do some shit? I don't know. All right. So while we on a topic, off my mind, right? Let's talk about the weird shit that's going around. Because half these people with money, they are in these groups that they pay memberships for, right? And the memberships be like human longevity, extend life, robot arms and robot legs and shit like that, right? And you got these people that sit up there smiling in your face every day. They are paying memberships to be in these places where it's transhumanism movements going on. So along with the Epstein files being released, you also have to believe that, some people are victims, but some people are willing participants to sign up for this weird shit. Okay, it's been in motion. It's nothing new. It's nothing new at all. It's been going on since, the brink of Facebook, before we heard about Elon Musk and shit. These weird whites have been talking about merging consciousness with one, becoming one with the AI and all of these other things that they talk about. And the crazy thing is, they don't just want that for themselves. They feel like, certain people can't exist in the world because this should be something that should take place for humanity, for everyone. Everyone should just want to be filled with nuts and bolts and wires and screws and shit. Like just everyone and their mama. Yo, I wish I could find, it is annoying me to see the mirror on my car sticking out like that. Like I wish I could take a bitch and take her hand, because I would break a bitch down like if I caught a bitch on my car. And this probably one of them old raggedy white people around my way. This bitch with her 3 fat daughters. They left a note on that other girl car, but they knew good and fucking well, you better don't ever try that shit with me, ho. Don't ever. Because we can, fuck a note, I'm going to tear that shit up and you, bitch, right here. And they touching my car like y'all just don't have shit else to do. Y'all the ones talk about, oh, niggers always. Man, bitch, that's why y'all always get your ass whipped. Now I can see why y'all niggas want to beat your ass 24/7, because that's what it result down to. Like, leave people in their shit the fuck alone, bitch. You pasty, no nail having hoe. Leave my shit alone. Somebody beat that soft skin off your body, then your ass be crying and shit and writing family, oh, I hate niggers. Like, tell them what the fuck you did, bitch. Like, for real. Tell them why you got your ass whipped. Y'all hate getting your ass motherfucking whipped, but y'all always the one inserting yourselves into things that make a bitch want to beat the brakes off of you. And it's more of, it's so ingrained. Like, yo, if I have the chance to ever whip a white bitch's ass, that bitch is going to be made an example of. That's what I'm saying. Any motherfucking body that I feel like I have to fucking put my hands on, I'm going to make sure that it is an example made, because at the end of the day, I mind my business. Bitch, you keep fucking with me. Why is my mirror out like that? I will fucking make sure I break something. And something is going to be battered the fuck up. You heard of a peppermint hoe? Oh, it's going to be a burnt peppermint. That's what you're going to look like. Black, blue, white, red, all the motherfucking colors, because I'm not going to spare your ass, hoe. Like, I wish, yo, and they don't make enough cameras. The thing is, I'm not a miserable ass bitch that's going to sit up there and continue to watch my cameras and be like, oh, let me see what these, I don't have time for that. And that's what they bank on that a bitch be living in paradise in her house, not looking out the mirror in the windows every 5 minutes. So look, so you can do this shit because they want the idea of these people. They want me to get in a car accident so bad, but they know my daughter ride on the side of the car. So if we get in a car accident, it's going to fuck something up. It's going to, and they want me to yeah. Most of the time, like any man, like my dad used to tell me, before you get in your car, always walk around your car, always, observe. Like I feel like you gotta be in love with your, like, oh, let me look at my shit. I don't have time for that shit. You feel me? I just want to get up and go, not having to have to worry about checking my car, my tires, all this shit, because I got grown ass adults, trust me. And if it's not grown ass adults, it's these reckless ass tethers that they did allowed to move in here because they young and they males, and these the ones going around stealing people fucking steering wheels and shit. All of this shit, it was happening when before them, but it wasn't happening at an accelerated rate like this. Let's be honest. Come on now. Nobody was fucking with my car. And if niggas did it, they'll let you know. Like, they ain't on no pussy shit. If I was beefing with somebody, if it was a black person, my shit would be fucked up. Like, they would let me know. I would understand why it's happening. This weird shit is definitely has nothing to do with nobody. I'm beefing with nobody. This is weird white stalker, white supremacist ass, cornball, fucking inverted, pushed in dick ass behavior. That's what that is wolfman, caveman, tetherman behavior. That's what that is. Anybody that come from that walk of life, yes. Anybody that thinks like them, riding around in these little BMWs, tinted windows and shit, caveman behavior, bitch. Why are you fucking with my property? You got a BMW, you got Mercedes. Who? It's like a every time I turn around, I forgot what brand it is, but they right there. I feel like, yeah, they all like, y'all riding around all this tinted windows. Why the fuck do you have a hand problem? You don't have discipline? You coming over here, you touching my shit, bitch? You deserve to get wrecked. You deserve to get wrecked. I mean wrecked. You know what I'm saying? People work hard for that shit in America. I don't know about you, but we don't get fucking vouchers and stipends and shit for Mercedes and 2, 3, 5,000 grants and shit. We don't get it that easy. You see, I had to look out for my people over here, right? Look, I got this bitch on my back right now. Let me let him go. Cause it's a bitch. Fucking bitch. Little Chinese hoe. Jackie Chan ass bitch. All up on my back like that. All of y'all secret society ass motherfuckers. As soon as you get downtown, that's when it start. Cause they trying to do something with downtown, yo. Like, all these motherfuckers. Wojin Chi. Like, why the fuck you feel so bold all up on my back like that, Wojin Chi? Like, what the fuck? You gotta know that it's something. Like, these motherfuckers that don't, you turn around, they look like they supposed to be in is bridesmaid Taylor thing. I don't know. They look like they supposed to be somewhere not in Baltimore. You turn around looking at you crazy, bitch. I didn't, my piss been here. My piss been here from the times I done partied downtown in my 20s and my teenagers long than you, bitch. And you coming looking at me like I'm out of place. Like, what the fuck? I know you better, I will, you know what? I ain't even want to say nothing to Wojin Chi or that person up there in front of him with all the tinted windows, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have me a good motherfucking date, whether they like it or not. And again, whether you shout out to the person that said get this pixie cut. I like it. I like, for real. I know it's probably like not the best pixie cut, but I cut this shit into a way that looks like this. Because at first I was looking like a rock star. Like, do I want to be a rock star, mama? Yeah, I want to be a rock star, mama. Look at him. Wojin Chi, that's all they want to do. Have a bitch miss a light. Like, I'm glad I'm already down here, though. These country hoes. Hold on real quick. Let me put on my GPS, because when they make me go all these little side streets, I get lost. And this is exactly how I got into it the last time with somebody. I mean, got into a accident. I didn't see behind me. Cause these bitches try to come behind you. Like, where are you going? Over here, bitch. Every lane I'm in, you win because you want to put your fucking. Somebody need. All right. I was doing good. It's just the idiocracy of it. I don't like idiots around me. Like, I would never, ever chill around none of these motherfuckers if I was paid. Now, let's say if they got a turn. Oh, yeah, they going to get behind me. Well, let me get like this. Because this person just all up on my ass and shit. Every fucking time I turn the fuck around. Yes. Stay from off my ass, yo. I would never be able to chill with none of these people. I don't like idiots around me. I don't like people that think dumb things are funny, yo. Like, hey, happy Thursday! Thursday, one more day of the week. We got through this. We done got through it. How is everything going on your end, Zaza? How is it? How's the weather? Is it day or night? What side of the world you on? You know, I gotta keep all of that in mind. Y'all, let me tell you something. I saw this weekend. This girl, and I have a habit of doing this. I'm like, yo, I'm glad I saw that because I got a habit of doing it. And it's not out of me being like a bitch. It's just that I'm used to not talking to no one. And when I be like talking, I hate to lose my frame of mind, you know? So now Africana, you want to go over there and pull all the way up, but behind me you want to be all up on my ass. It's always the men ass drivers like that's aggressive as shit, and then when you get to the side try to look at their ass, they want to pull. Look at them. Same man that's all up on my ass, cat. Look, he pulled all the way past my window now. Don't want the smoke at the light though, but want to do all that weird dumb shit. And I know he ain't about to try to get in front of me. Stay the fuck over there, you fucking gizmo head bitch. Yes, he was. Like, what the fuck? And then there's one in back of me. Like, yes, go ahead, ho. Like, what the fuck? In back of me for what? Yo. Let me get this girl to where she gotta go. I'm definitely, this is the whole plan. I wouldn't be surprised if his African ass got, you know, something to do with the whole plan of my window being like that. Yeah. Now I'm back where I need to be. Back in the hood. Back in the hood, yeah. Go ahead, mobility. Get your fucking big clunky bus ass on. Oh, but anyway, so the girl was like, when you on live, right, and somebody say something to you and you don't say nothing back, I'm gonna cut you off. And I'm like, damn, thank you for saying that because my ass be doing that sometimes. And it's called courtesy. I understand, like, I know where I'm coming from with it, but I'm not having nobody cut me off that I don't know yet. Like, fuck. Like, what? No. So I don't want to be putting the bad energy out there. I didn't realize, like, some people literally, like, they go through. It's always weird. Every time they get like that, it's just weird. Like, see how this person is in back of me now. The day that I got into it with them two men, when one was in front of me, one was in back of me, and I went to back up. This is how I didn't see him on my blind side. Because who the fuck pulled behind somebody like that? These weird tethers. Like they're trying new tactics or whatever. Right? They trying these new tactics. Yo, I have a lot of anger inside of me. Like, just looking at that mirror every time I feel a flash of heat inside of my body. Like, what I was saying is, they always will create this innovation and stuff like that, right? But now I feel like the technology they need to have is your fingerprints need to set your name. Like your fingerprint, I should be able to run my scanner, my infrared scanner across your fingerprint. And that thing tell me, oh, this is Karen Meneskes. This is Karen Wolchowski. This is Wojun Chi. This is Jamaican Joe Fall. This is African Fufu Fafi. This is Corner Kali Cali. They done came and touched your shit. Okay, and I know Corner Kali Cali live right the fuck there. Wait till I see that bitch. And I'ma run it up. Because why is you touching my shit? Why is you touching my car? This is what devices should be. Like Elon Musk want to come out with all this stuff and it ain't solving a damn thing. Yeah, we can see you, but can we catch you? Can we identify you? When we see you and my camera catches you, that motherfucker should snap a shot, send it right to the nearest precinct or wherever the police, whatever you want to call it, send their ass there. Send it right there. I don't have to make a police report. Make the automatic police report. Like, why isn't my technology, my surveillance technology, making automatic police reports right now? Because they don't want you to. They want you to feel like you got some gimmicks, some gadgets in your hand and shit. But really, them gadgets ain't shit. It's play. It's to keep you distracted. Because the shit we really need, Lun. Wake up, cheeky. The things we really need that could really be solutions to life, we ain't got. Let me go ahead and fix my mirror. Is my mirror broke or what? Have a good day, London. You going to London. You going to I Promise? Are you going to I Promise? Okay. My gosh, am I gonna have to take my throat out? Like, all right. Am I gonna have to take my throat out? London! Yo, I've seen this thing, right? Like, this device is so fucking me, yo. It's so me. It's a traffic device. It's like a little bullhorn. And it's like, so basically you can be behind your road like, move out my way! I said I wanted that. I wanted that shit. In my mind, somebody came out with it. I saw it on TikTok Shop. I'm like, that shit is going to have people pissing on themselves, really getting into fights. I mean, yo, that's a great invention. But I feel like they make things, instead of trying to solve issues, they make them to create more of a, lady, I'm not going to hit you, Purdue chicken. They create more of a, like, hostility. Like, what do you think that's really going to do? Versus trying to solve the problems that we have in. Because at the end of the day,